Welcome back, everyone, and we're going to have some demonstrations from Officer Knoll today. So you can go ahead and show us a little moves.
Right. The thing about these self-defense techniques, they're pretty simplistic. I mean, it's not something you have to think about. All right, one of them we're going to show you. You want me to really do this to you?
Yeah.
All right, this is not going to be pleasant. I just want you to know that.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right, what we're going to do is you're just going to come up, if somebody's grabbed you, one of the things you can do is come up and step as high as you can and stomp across where their shoelaces would be.
Okay.
Now, the reason you want to do that because in case they're wearing steel toes, plus there's a lot of small bones in that area. So once you do that, that inflicts a fair amount of pain, and they're going to let you go. So you show me now. There you go. That's right. You would step up as high as you could. See me wreathing in pain right now?
I do.
Oh my goodness. Another thing, you think about it. When you are in a house and you're running up some steps, have you ever fell and raked that shin? Hurts a lot, doesn't it? Well, that's another technique. You just come up and you rake your foot down that shin and it peels it like a potato peeler. So it inflicts quite a bit of pain. And once again, it's about getting you let go. We're not here to beat them down. What this is a stun and run type thing. So,
okay.
All right, so do it.
Try it.
Yep.
Do you really want me to do it? Or just
Sure, go ahead.
So just.
Ow! Oh.
I got it.
See, there was a lot of pain inflicted.
I can tell.
Now, there's some other techniques. Now, the thing you got to keep in mind, any type of self-defense thing you do, it's got to be reasonable for the situation. So, if somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, girl, what's up?" and then you just reach over and spear their eye out, that's probably not going to work well for you in a court of law. So, but there are techniques, things that you can do that are very serious. Like if somebody's trying to abduct you and drag you away, well, that's something you can do. Simplistic is coming up here and just we call it like going the runway. Just come up here and push at the base of the eye. And it inflicts pain, makes them close their eyes. Sometimes, depending how hard you do it, you might be like a popsicle and have an eyeball on it. But, but once again, you got to think about they're trying to abduct you, so you're trying to get away from that. But that's something you would only use in the worst type situation.
So I would think you would go into the eye. Why wouldn't you go into the eye?
Well, you will because you're going to push, and you're going to push. It's well, maybe I should. But it's an orbital socket. So that's why you're going to push. But like I said, now that's something you're only going to use in the worst type situation.
Okay.
So, and any other tool that you have available to you is, in self-defense is which you can use, but it's going to depend on the severity of the situation.
I feel tough. I feel so tough now.
Now, I understand that there was one when someone grabbed your arm.
Okay, that's another simple one, and that's just hitting a simple nerve. And on this one, okay, put your arm out for me. Okay, what I want you to do is just right on the top here, push your finger down in that for me. Yeah, push it down. Does it hurt a little bit?
No.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
So that does hurt a little bit.
A little bit.
But what you would do is, all right, this comes into play like, say, if you grab me. All right, then what I would do is I would make some sort of fist or use a bony part and hit on that spot because there's a nerve in there. It doesn't have to be that exact, but what it's going to do is when you hit that, because you felt the pain when you push down in it, right? Well, just imagine what it's like if somebody hits down into it hard.
Yes.
So.
All right. Oh, you want me to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, you got it.
Right here. Don't do it too hard because I'd hate to see the cop be wimping on your show. Right, exactly. It would be that area. So that would get somebody to release you.
Okay.
Because once again, it's about getting away. If you think that you're going to stand there with a 300-400 pound person and, exchange blows, not a good plan of attack.
Well, what about prevention? Is that really, they say that's really the best thing, would you say?
And that is the key. About 90% of staying out of difficulties is prevention. It's knowing those things to do. When you go to the store, be aware all the time, looking around you, scanning from the time you get out of your car. Walk down the center of an aisle. Something as simplistic as that, because if somebody's going to abduct you, they're going to have to come over to pull you in. You're in the store. Pay attention. Anything that you don't want to keep, leave it loose in your shopping cart because, you got a kid, you don't want the kid, leave the kid alone, kid's gone because they're going to take it.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for showing us these great moves, and I can't wait to test those out. I'm going to be practicing, by the way. And,
Me too.
We'll be right back after this break.